Greetings and welcome to this D&D video about changelings and their specific limitations and transformative abilities, because in the description is left somewhat vague what the limits of their shape-changing abilities are. The first and main rule to this ability is that no matter what you shapeshift into, keep in mind that they can only transform into humanoids, your stats don't change. So, I mean, even if a harpy were humanoid, if you were to, turn your arms into wings, you could not fly. Like, it just wouldn't happen. And this can be hard to explain. One method from DM's perspective would be the no because of no reason of thinking, which, well, it works surprisingly well. But if you'd like to dive deeper into the subject, you can explain it in other ways. One example is when a changeling transforms into a tabaxi, they don't get the climbing speed or the unarmed attack, which are provided by the claws. One might argue that since the character physically has claws now, then they should get those abilities. However, as a changeling, you would not have the muscle memory or specialized muscle structure to perform these abilities, which, would stop that, because you're not actually a tabaxi. Also, one thing I feel as though I should clarify is that I think of the changeling's gift, or their abilities, of shapeshifting as a biological transformation and not a magical one. Now, of course, it can be interpreted both ways because it's not concrete nailed down, of course, but I just think of it as the biological way because I think that is cooler. But yeah, the second rule is that you cannot transform into a humanoid creature that you haven't seen. So, like, if you've never seen a dragonborn before, you're not going to be able to transform into one. If you've never seen a halfling before, you're not going to transform into that. It's pretty self-explanatory. It works same with polymorph, except polymorph is more so if you know about it. Because, Scanlan, Triceratops, tomfuckery, and all. And lastly, I have made a pseudo-homebrew option for the changelings. It is said in what it's given to us that the changeling disguise is only broken at will of the changeling or upon the changeling's death. One thing that's not elaborated on is when a changeling sleeps or is knocked unconscious. I like to think when a changeling consciously falls asleep, like willingly, they can keep their disguise going without a check or anything. But if a changeling is knocked unconscious, they have to make a constitution saving throw to, stay their form as they're knocked out. This can lead to a lot of situations where they are revealed, but given that it's a check and not an instant, boom, you're into your true self, you can keep the illusion going for some time. But there's still a chance that it could be revealed whenever, which I think is a pretty fun implement. And it also gives cool character traits. Like if you are a very cautious changeling, then whenever you're low health, even though you want to help your friends, you cannot be revealed. They would totally turn on you and murder you, for sure. So you can't go in there and save them, so you're going to have to run away, which, is some character role-playing, which is fun. Yeah. And the Constitution saving throw to maintain your changelingness, or the disguise, it'd be similar to a spell save DC of a caster, except not happening every time you're hit, and only happening when you're knocked unconscious. And of course, if you're killed, it's auto-revealed, because, no more living souls in that body right there to keep yourself disguised. So, yeah. And just like that, that's all I have. So, thank you for watching. I guess I'll see you all next time. Farewell.